that you have destroyed his family, you have killed his husband, killed the wife, killed children, destroyed their businesses. You want them to fold hand and begin to watch you. Then when they are taking vengeance, now you begin to say it is ESN. It doesn't have anything to do with the ESN. There are aggrieved groups. There are so many aggrieved groups in Biafra land. People who their livelihood has smoked away from them. Some of them don't have home anymore. Some of them don't have any hope anymore. No business anymore. No hope anymore. No benefactor anymore. No family anymore. And they have no choice than to fight back. And when you see a man have lost everything, he has nothing else to lose. They can fight to go to any extreme. They will go to any length to protect themselves. And that is what you see. That is how the insecurity in Biafra land have created. If the politicians in Biafra land genuinely want to create security, what they have to do is to, first of all, number one, pull out the military from Biafra land. You heard when our brother Simon Ekpa was telling them, pull your military out from Biafra land. They refuse. They turn a blind eye to you. But today, we are no longer begging. We are no longer asking. All we are concerned today is how to protect Biafra land and protect Biafran people. And the protection force is moving on. It is going to start anytime soon. So if you are in Biafra land, prepare yourself for what is about to come. Protect your family. Tell your family, get every necessity they need. Every food item they need, they should keep it available for themselves. Any necessary requirements, those things you know, all the daily need you know you want, keep them. Have abundance at home. Have abundance. A time might come when you will not have time to go to the market. A time might come when the market will not function. A time might come, but it's not going to last for a less time. It is not going to last for a long time. It's not going to be like the past civil war. No. They can't have any blockade over us anymore. It can never happen. And they cannot take media from us. Never, ever. It can never be business as usual. And as I'm telling you, when you watch the fundraising that went on yesterday, you are going to agree with me that Biafra is here. Biafran people are willing to go. They are willing to go home. They are willing to go. Forget them. Don't even bother yourself trying to convince anybody. Don't bother yourself convincing anybody anymore. It is no longer time to say you want to convince this one. You want to pray. Allow people who want to be seated. Let them continue to sit in that fence. When that fence fall, if they succeed and wake up, they will come and tell us story. If they don't succeed, we'll see them in heaven. It is no longer time to begin to convince anybody. Be focused. Be focused. When you go to a platform, they are preaching against Biafra. They are talking. Even when somebody comments against you, don't attack them. Do not attack anybody. Don't insult anybody. Be focused. We are in restoration mode. Restoration mode. Be focused. All you have to do now is to open your ears, open your eyes, and listen. Go and listen to Voice of Biafra, 97.5 FM. Any place you're in Biafra land, try to connect to it. If you ask your people, you are living abroad, you ask your people, they say they cannot connect to Voice of Biafra. Please contact our brother Simon Ekpa or contact Madam Azoka. Tell them and sponsor that very program. Let there be a radio on your area. It is not expensive. You can sponsor. It's something that somebody can do. It's something that one person can do. It is not expensive. This is not the time when you see Nzama people everywhere. Nzama people fool everywhere and begin to collect bribe. Who are deceiving Mazi Nanekano. When Mazi Nanekano send it in an errand, something that you will do with 1 naira, they will come and tell him that it's 1,000. That is what Mazi Nanekano will be facing. Because Mazi Nanekano cannot be everywhere at the same time. Mazi Nanekano will give people an assignment. Go and do this. Go and verify this. They will go there. Something that they will do with 1 naira, they will come and tell Mazi Nanekano is 1,000. That is what I've been having. That is what I've been delaying Biafra. But today, I thank Chukwu Okikabiam who gave us somebody who is open and plain. Somebody we know. You can call him. You can talk to him. You know his address. Just like Mazi Nanekano. You know his address. You know his family. You have seen his child. You know his person. You know his qualification. We have Madam Azoka who is there on finance. Madam Azoka, you can call her. You can talk to her. You can see her picture. You can see her image. You know her husband. You know her area. You know her address. We are dealing with human. It is no longer like in the days when we are dealing with spirit. That is why Biafrans are coming out from all corners, including those who have left before. Everybody is now coming out under one umbrella to make sure that Biafra is coming. That is why I tell you, Biafra is already here. If you are one of those sitting on the fence, please jump down before it is too late. The Biafran train is on the move. And if you stand on the way of Biafra, you'll be crushed. And let me remind you again, it is not mandatory that every one of us will fight for Biafra. There's no law that says that. It is not mandatory that everybody have their own assignment. If you feel that you are not called for the duty, just keep silent and mind your business. Don't stand in the way of Biafrans. Where you are going to have a problem is when you begin to stand on the way of Biafra. That is where you have a problem. If you want to contact our brother Simon Ekpa, he has a phone number. Watch his program. When you watch his program, he is having a phone call all day. There's a time he make a phone call, or you can get him through his website. I think Ekpa.com or so. I'm going to get the website. I'm going to get that website and I post it on my channel, so that you can write him. You can write him through the website, or you call on the program. Every time he comes on program, he pastes the number. He has the number people used to call. So try and call on that day. When he's supposed to call the number. If you also check the fundraising, go to the fundraising flyer. You will see numbers that you call. Go to the fundraising flyer. The flyer is on this my page. If you go to the fundraising flyer, you see the numbers there. You can contact Madam Azoka and so many other members of Umada. Anyone you call, you can be able to lay your complaint. You can be able to ask any question you want to ask. You can be able to make your contributions. So as I was saying, it is not mandatory that every single one of us must be able to fight. If you know that you don't have that strength, you don't have that courage, you don't have that power, all you have to be, just be silent and sit back. When Biafra comes, you will be welcome. Let me tell you, Biafra is going to contain every one of us. Biafra is going to contain us, contain our in-laws and our friends. Biafra will be too big, it will contain all of us. So if you know you are not gifted to be able to be bold now and talk, just be silent. Don't be a distraction. Do not be a distraction. Where you are going to have problem is when you begin to be a distraction to the struggle. That's when you have problem. But if you decide not to talk, keep silent and be on your own, no problem. Maybe your own time has not come. Maybe your own time is when Biafra have come. When we have spoken, when we have talked and fight and Biafra come, then you will now have your own chance to play your own role. It is possible. There are some people that are not talking today. There are some people that have not even posted anything about Biafra. But when Biafra come, they will have a major role to play. It is possible. It is possible. But when you become a hindrance, that is where you're going to have a crash. When you become a hindrance, an obstacle, that's when you're going to have a problem. All you have to do today, in the present day, try to identify that call that you have. That is what autopilot is all about. Autopilot is discovering yourself, carrying out the assignment that Chukwu Okike have given you as a person. If Chukwu Okike has given you the gift of broadcasting, just as I'm doing, continue to broadcast and sensitize your people. Even if you cannot broadcast on radio, your neighbors, your friends, your families, begin to talk to them about Biafra issue. Those who have not yet fallen in line. If you are gifted in that area, talk to people. You can do that. If you are the one that is blessed financially, you don't have that time to come online and talk or begin to talk to people. But Chukwu Okike have blessed you. Chukwu Okike have put finance in your hand. It is your duty to sponsor the coming of Biafra through the ESN. Support the ESN. The link is there. Go to the fundraising, you will see the website. From that website, at any given, don't wait until the day of fundraising. You see the fundraising. The fundraising now has been on autopilot. Since yesterday, people are still donating up to today as you are watching the video. People are still donating to ESN. The fundraising is still going on. Even as you are watching, people are still going on. So the fundraising itself is on autopilot. If you are one of those that Chukwu Okike have placed that wealth in your hand for you to make Biafra come, this is the time for you to come out. Play your own role. Play your own role. And if you are the one that is gifted in prayer, you are a pastor, you can pray very well. You are, men on our side, you are a traditional man and you can pray very well. This is time for you to activate your own prayer. Any method you can pray that to make your prayer to be effective, this is the time for you to apply that very method. Continue to do it consistently. That one that gift that Chukwu Okike have placed in your hand, that gift, this is time for you to activate it. Talk about the men on the ground. We have enough men on the ground. We have more than enough men on the ground who are willing to fight, who are willing to stand for you, who are willing to defend us, who are willing to go into this very self-defense we're talking about. But they need tools. They need your support. They need motivation. It is you and I that will motivate them. And that is what we are doing. That is what we have been doing since yesterday. People were coming from all over the world. Biafrans all over the world, we are coming, pumping out. And let me tell you, our brother Sam Ekpa have been able to prove himself. He has been able to win our heart, not by force, not by coercion, not by blackmailing. He was able to win the heart of Biafra. That is exactly what Mazi did. Mazi went into our heart. He won our heart. Mazi did not impose himself on us. He did not demand or command for respect. He earned every respect he has from us. And that is what a sensible person does. If you are truthful and you're sensible, what you have to do is to earn every respect you want. If you want respect, you have to earn it. You don't enforce it. You don't demand for it. You earn it. That is what Mazi did. That is why Mazi has become a household name. Even today, even his enemy cannot stand him. Even his enemy cannot help himself but talk for him. Sometimes you see his enemy making a case for him. They can't help it because he's white and whiter than white. And that is the foundation that Mazi Nnamdi led. And today you see our brother Samuel Ekpa building on that same foundation. And just as Mazi Nnamdi said, when Biafrans trust you, you are good to go. It is very difficult for Biafrans to trust you. But when Biafran people trust you, if you are able to convince Biafrans to trust you, nobody can be able to doubt you on this planet Earth. Because the Biafrans are the most sensitive people we can talk about. Very sensitive. When it comes to trust, Biafrans are very sensitive. Before they will give you their trust, they have to watch closely. Before Biafrans will give you their money, or begin to do anything, they watch closely. Because they suffer for everything. They know what they have gone through. We are coming from a very difficult background. We know where we are coming from. So, our brother Samuel Ekpa has been able to take up that very mantle, and he's going forward. Let us continue to pray for him. Let us continue to pray for him. And every other tribe, it doesn't matter your language you speak. It doesn't matter your location. As long as you are indigenous person in that contraption called Nigeria, whether you are from the north, from the south, from the east, from the west, any place you are in that contraption called Nigeria and you're indigenous, this is time for you to wake up. This is time for you to wake up. If you think it's just about the Igbos, you better think again. You better think again. The Fulani genocide is against every indigenous tribe in their contraption. The genocide that Fulani want to commit is against every indigenous tribe. It's not only against Igbos. In fact, Igbos are much more protected than every other tribe. If you don't know it now. The Igbos, the Biafrans are much more protected. They are much more protected than any other person. The Biafrans are much more protected than not only the Igbos. The Biafrans are much more protected than every other tribe. Just like, go and listen to that. You need to go and watch that video. There's a video I posted on this very platform where Aisha Yusuf was talking about the Biafran people. Go and watch that video and hear what Aisha said. Aisha said that if there are any people that even have to have confidence, or people that are able to survive at any condition, that it is the Biafrans. That if there are people who can survive any circumstance, it's that the Biafran people. Aisha went further to say that there is no situation that Biafran people have not seen. And Biafran people, she went further to say that as far as Biafran people continue to hold in that thought of Ozemena, every one of you know what is Ozemena. Ozemena, it will not happen again. As long as Biafrans continue to hold on Ozemena and are plenty sheep, they will never ever go down. They will never go down. As long as Biafrans continue to hold on Ozemena and are plenty sheep, they will never go down. That if there are any tribe that have built a tough skin, the person that is saying this thing is, though she's from Biafra land, but she's a Muslim. Aisha, you know her, an activist, a one Nigerianist. She's a one Nigerianist, but she's making that comment. That if there are any tribe that have developed thick skin, if there are people who have developed thick skin to survive every circumstance, who has faced, she went further and said there is no tribe in Nigeria that have faced the kind of suffering that Biafra have faced. Nobody has the experience that we have. And we have the capacity to survive all situations. So when we are talking and shouting online, you think it's just about us. You think it's about us. Let me tell you, we are the ones that are most protected. We are only shouting for the benefit of others, out of love. We are talking out of love. Warning, because we don't want to pull out alone. Warning, so that everybody should put their hand in order and let everybody be liberated. Every indigenous tribe have to be liberated. Every indigenous tribe have to be free. We have to be liberated. It is not only the Biafran, every indigenous tribe, and that is the pursuit of Mazi Nnamdi, the freedom of everybody, including, in extension, all Africans. When Biafra comes, it's going to be the last miracle on the planet Earth, and it's going to affect the whole Africa. All the black race will be liberated. The liberation of the black race, that is what we are going for. So you must not keep your hand and fold your hand. And let me tell you, the enemy we are facing, these Fulanis, they are Arabs. These Fulani, go and check their origin. They are not, you can't call them Africans. You can't categorically, it doesn't matter whether they are black or not, you can't call them Africans. Even though they are blacks, you can't call them Africans. These Fulanis, you can't categorically call them Africans. These are the people who are there perpetrating their evil and causing all manner of hindrances and obstacles. Please, I see somebody want to join. If you want to join, please keep your phone this way. If you want to join the platform, you keep your phone this way and make sure that your rotation is on. Click your rotation, let your rotation be on, then you keep your phone this way. That is how you can be able to join the platform. I'm going to bring you in. So as I was saying, it's not a child's play. It's not that you're talking and say maybe you're going to be playing. It's not just about the Biafran people. They cry that we are crying. They talk, we are talking. They shout, we are shouting. It's for the benefit of everybody. Everybody's going to benefit from it. We are not just being selfish about it, fighting about ourselves. And we are not asking for the breakup of the contraction out of hatred. No, it is out of love. We are asking for the end of the contraction out of love, so that every region can be able to develop at their own speed. The Oduduwa people will grow at their own speed. They can be able to manage their resources properly. Even in the Arewa people can be able to grow at their own speed. They can be able to protect their borders. They will know those who are from their area and those who are strangers. The same thing with the Biafrans. Biafrans can be able to manage their own borders and their resources. Every region can be able to compete, have a healthy competition. Every region will have a healthy. Even if we decide to do things together later on, we can do a lot of things together. We can equally work together. We can still work together. We can still do a lot of things together. As Biafrans, Oduduans, the Middle Belters, including Arewa, if we at the end of the day decide to come back together and have something together, have business together, march together, do anything, we can equally do so. Nothing stops us from doing that. But for us to be able to succeed and have a same nation, the contraption called Nigeria must end. Because in the first place, Nigeria was not built for any indigenous tribe. It was not built. You didn't sign up for it. You brought people with different value. Our value system is not the same. Our value system is not the same. There is no way you can convince a full animal to love a human being more than an animal. They can't. You can't. They can't. Yes. You don't learn how to use right hand at old age. No. You don't learn how to use left hand at old age. There's no way you can convince a full animal to love a human being more than an animal. He will never. In a country where some people already have embraced Sharia law already, they have embraced it and they are practicing it openly. So how are you going to change all these things? That is one when you hear P2B talking and blabbing. I don't know I don't know where he's coming from. Are you telling me that if P2B goes into power, P2B is going to revise the Sharia law they have in the North? So many northern states are already practicing Sharia law. Are you telling me that P2B is going to revise those Sharia law? He knows he can't do that. Where is he going to have that strength to do that? Good luck, Jonathan had tried to constitute a conference that was about to change certain things. They couldn't even look at the paper. They couldn't allow him to finish it up. And you think all of a sudden that P2B will come there and do what he's going to do? That is why we don't want to be deceived. It's not as if we're attacking him as a person. No, we don't have anything with him. He is a Biafran. He should be patient and wait. When Biafra come, let him come and show his CV in Biafra land. When Biafra come, then able Biafran men who are everywhere, let him come and show his CV. If he can be able to match to the fellow Biafrans, then he can be the president of Biafra. He can be a president in Biafra land. For him to begin to try to use us, enslave us more in order to answer a president in the contract of Nigeria, we can't be part of that. We can't be used anymore. We cannot be used anymore. Enough is enough. And he should know that there will be an election in Biafra land. I have to remind you, there will be no election in Biafra land. I say prepare yourself. Stock up food for yourself. If you're in Biafra land, if you're living abroad, call your people, send information to them, let them stock up food. All those necessary food they need to let them be able to stock up things for themselves, because the time is coming. The bell is ringing. The time is fast approaching. We have no time anymore. Prepare yourself. It is going to be tough. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough. But after this, Biafra will come. Mazi Nanakana said it. They will kill us. We will kill them. But at the end of the day, Biafra will definitely come. And whatever step we are taking is what Mazi Nanakana have put in order before he was kidnapped. He said it about our marching. He said it. He prophesied it. He said all it. He has given all the dates. Every single thing that you see our brother Mazi Samuel Ekpa is doing today is what Mazi Nanakana have put on the ground already. The foundation he has laid. And just like someone ever said that he goes into the heart of Mazi Nanakana to bring out information. If you don't believe that, that means you are still living in the dream. If you don't believe him, you are still living a dream. Go and check everything he has been doing since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. Those are exactly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would have done if he's outside. Every single step you see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu taking today, they are the same step that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would have taken if he's here with us. No doubt about that. Every single step you see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu taking, they are exactly the same thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would have done if he's here with us. That is why you should be happy. If you're a member of Autopilot, if you're a member of Autopilot, thank your star. If you're a Biafran, thank your star. If you're a genuine Biafran seeking for freedom, thank your star. That the new dimension that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu spoke about have been activated. The new dimension have been activated fully, and no man born of a woman can stop it. We are going home, no matter what they say. They are going to kill us. We will kill them. At the end of the day, Biafra will definitely come. I thank you so much. Everybody have joined me on this very platform. Everybody who have been able to help to share the video, please continue to share. If you are in any platform, share. I am going to be back again on my YouTube channel. You can join me on my YouTube channel, Chook Survival on YouTube channel. Join my YouTube channel. I'm going to be there by 7:30 Biafra time. I'll be broadcasting on my YouTube 7:30 Biafra time. Join me on my YouTube channel. I broadcast there every blessed day, 7:30 Biafra time. Join me on my YouTube. I'm going to be there to continue my broadcast and pass on some other information over there. So if you're free, 7:30 Biafra time, join me on my YouTube channel. When you get to my YouTube channel, subscribe and also follow Chook Survival on YouTube. Type Chook Survival on YouTube. You're going to see it. You subscribe and follow. Click the notification bell so that you can join me each time I come on. I say, may Chukwu Okike guide and protect everybody who have joined me on the platform. You can equally follow other my platform, Chook Survivor, Chook for Survivor, on page also, on Facebook page, Chook for Survivor. You can follow there also and subscribe. We will continue until Biafra come. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect every single Biafran that is watching. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect all the Oduduwa people. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect every Middle Beltan. Every indigenous person in that country of Nigeria that is genuinely seeking for freedom, you will see freedom. The Biafrans, we will see Biafra. Definitely, very, very soon. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect our brother Simon Ekpa. Secure him, protect him, continue to minister him, continue to guide him, continue to give him information, continue to give him word, continue to give him that mental toughness to lead until Biafra comes. May Chukwu Okike continue to guide and protect our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Secure our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Continue to minister to him. Continue to be with him. Give him strength and power. May Chukwu Okike be with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Any poison that has been injected with will never have effect. No weapon formed of fashion against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. No weapon formed of fashion against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. No weapon formed of fashion against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. We will succeed. No matter what they do, they will kill us. We will kill them. But at the end of the day, Biafra will definitely come. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you by 7:30 on my YouTube channel. If you have time, please join me. Thank you and remember, see you again.
Are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand in the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold all of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals, they are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You cannot go everywhere. We must continue.